on so I can see your comments and see everything. So yeah, now I'm pretty sure I'm ready to go. So yeah, welcome back. We're gonna try to not screw up again, because we've had a couple rough outings our last 2 games. Hey, we're actually playing a different team. We've had to play the Rumble Ponies twice, and I lost the first time, even though it doesn't say it right there in my record, but I did lose the first time. I lost pretty bad. But maybe this game I'll have a lot better luck. Hopefully I have a lot better luck, because that last game sucked. So yeah, I'm going to give it a minute. We're a starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. Actually, yeah, go back. Okay, that works. Yeah, we're a starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, and we're in their Double-A team. So, yeah, this ought to be interesting. Go right into the game. Hopefully I don't give a bunch of runs. I am on the road. Last time I played on the road, I did booty. I was terrible. I couldn't do anything. Alright.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cole Hearn will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Matt, they're playing okay ball. They play 500 at home. You know, you obviously want to play better at home. But here's game 1 of the road trip. Look at it as a positive. You win this game, and now you start a whole new streak and really be road warriors.
Lifted into center field. Gonzalez waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
That ain't bad.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1.
That was dirty.
The pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer.
And we'll have to leave it there as
gross.
This is strike 3, and
and
that will
got that
retire the
over.
side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Now batting, Fernando Ramos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ramos.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
I got the count 1 and 2.
You way in front of it. How you gonna be way in front
Swing
of it?
and a liner. It's high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now at the plate, William Calvert. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That would have been dumb if I ran right into him.
Digging in now, Frank Tobin. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So striding in, Ricky Clausen, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, if you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Lane McMillan. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. In there, 1-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in, Luther Stevens. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. 2 out, nobody on.
First time with a circle change is going to be in the 3rd inning.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Chris Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
But hey, I'll take it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Guy's getting on fire right now.
Striding in once again, Aaron Morgan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To his right, Machado on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down.
A pretty good start. A lot better start.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Fernando Ramos.
34 pitches.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's a base hit. Their first of the game.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Now batting
from the belt, kicks and deals. William Calvert is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. First and second here with nobody out. Another one sent foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Clausen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gonzalez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Into the box now, Lane McMillan. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Seawolves are out on top, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luther Stevens. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Chris Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Cervantes has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That's easy.
Ready once again, Aaron Morgan. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around.
Efficient. That's all we need.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
8?
Standing in, Fernando Ramos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Fernando Ramos becomes out number 2 this inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Yeah,
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
All right, let's throw smoke.
Now another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Frank Tobin. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Moya on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ricky Clausen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a cold strike 1.
Now I want to be out of the game. 70 pitches in the 8th. Ooh.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now, Lane McMillan. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, come on. We want to get out of this inning.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Got him.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll
end.
Digging in the switch hitter,
Leading
Luther
off,
Stevens. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Luther
In there for strike one.
I'm going to try to pitch a full game, I guess.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2.
Out of the game.
And that one's.
I can't.
Stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready now, Chris Gonzalez. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Infante is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Just foul. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Brandon Hatfield notches his 3rd win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so.
14 strikeouts.
Pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
My guy didn't get hurt. I figured he was going to get hurt. I figured I goofed up. I guess not. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of the training like I normally do. And I'm actually going to let you guys see like standings and stats and stuff like that, so we can kind of get a gauge at where I'm at. Probably can go to one of them cutscenes.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Ace. I'm on a 3-win streak, even though I technically lost a game, but yeah. Alright, we're gonna train. Oh, here we go. A moderate boost to energy when you start to get tired. Oh, showtime's completely different points. Ah. Oh, shoot, I'm definitely gonna do this then. Alright, let's actually start spending some points. Maybe like a little bit more break or control. I think we'll do a little bit of both here. I think that'll help me out a lot. Give me more of a moving slider and a little more control on it. Alright. Can actually put up my guy's batting stats. It's kind of funny because he doesn't even bat. He ran the plus 8 speed. I have no speed. It's kind of funny. Alright, well, if you guys liked the video, remember to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hope you enjoy your day.